Are you an expert on current events, history, government, and more? Well, it's your time to prove it. Right now, 16 teams of incredibly smart high school students from all over the country are competing for the chance to face off in our ultimate championship worth $15,000. It's time to take the Spectrum News Challenge. Hey everyone, I'm Amrit Singh. Welcome to the Spectrum News Challenge, where we celebrate and test the knowledge of amazing student leaders participating in high school organizations and clubs across the United States. With us now are two of the teams competing in our tournament, Team Teen Authors from Kentucky, led by Team Captain Caleb, and Team Student Activists from Florida, led by Team Captain Thea. They are looking ready. Look at those waves. This season, our teams are in a championship bracket. Each winning student today will go home with $500 each, provided by BMW. But there's more. Their winning team is also going to have a chance to move on in the bracket and compete for the championship prize of $15,000. What do you say we get started? Here are the rules for round one. In round one, you will play as a team, answering a series of fill-in-the-blank questions, each of them worth 15 points. After each question, I will ask only the team captain for the team's final answer. And our round one subject is something that's always in the headlines. It's human rights. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. When Thomas Jefferson wrote those words in the Declaration of Independence, he was referring to what America's founding fathers believed were people's human and civil rights. But what's the difference between the two? Well, human rights are what we consider to be intrinsic to humanity. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights was adopted by the United Nations in response to the atrocities that occurred during the Second World War. So while human rights are derived from natural law, civil rights are declared by governments for the citizens of that country. The right to vote and freedom from discrimination are just some of the many civil rights that Americans are entitled to. But that hasn't always been the case. Women didn't have the right to vote until 1921. And before the 1960s, African Americans endured legalized segregation and discrimination. More recently, the Black Lives Matter movement, the Women's March, and efforts by the LGBTQ+ community have put a spotlight on these issues. As the world continues to change, new issues will highlight areas where human and civil rights need to be acknowledged, protected, and preserved. All right, we flip the coin backstage, and Team Teen Authors will go first. As you know, our round one category is human rights. The two question topics in this category are legends of yesterday and today's voices. So, Team Teen Authors, what's it going to be?
Legends of yesterday.
All right, Team Teen Authors, here we go. Remember, you can talk through your answers, but only your team captain will show us that final pick. That is you, Caleb. Here we go with question one. Good luck. Nelson Mandela won a Nobel Prize for his work on putting an end to blank in South Africa. Is it A, apartheid, B, the national draft, or C, the death penalty? You're going with A, and A is right. It is apartheid. Next question. Cesar Chavez and Dolores Huerta co-founded a national organization to protect blank. Is it A, coal miners, B, train workers, or C, farm workers?
Farm workers? Yeah.
You're going with C, and C, farm workers, is correct. Next question. The first African American to earn a PhD at Harvard, blank, was also a founding member of the NAACP. Is it A, W.E.B. Du Bois, B, Booker T. Washington, or C, Malcolm X? You're going with A, and A, Du Bois, is correct. Next question. In Martin Luther King Jr.'s letter from Birmingham jail, he wrote, blank anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Is it A, hatred, B, segregation, or C, injustice? You're going with C, and it is C, injustice. And last question. Princess Diana made an historic visit to Angola in 1997 as part of her campaign to eradicate blank. Is it A, landmines, B, HIV, or C, human trafficking? You're going with C, and I'm sorry, it is A, landmines, but an amazing start there, Team Teen Authors. You're up to 60 points. Nice work. Team Student Activists, time to see what you got. Your question topic is today's voices. Only your team captain shows us those answers. That's the idea. Here we go with question one. Good luck. At the age of 17, education activist Malala Yousafzai became the youngest person to win a blank. Is it A, Pulitzer Prize, B, Nobel Peace Prize, or C, Fields Medal? You're going with B, and B is correct. Nobel Peace Prize. Next question. Climate activist Greta Thunberg was born and currently lives in the Scandinavian country of blank. Is it A, Sweden, B, Norway, or C, Finland? You're going with A, Sweden, and that is correct again. Next question. Stacey Abrams founded the Fair Fight Action Organization to ensure free and fair blank rights. Is it A, voting, B, healthcare, or C, education? You're going with A, and A is correct again. It is voting. Next question. In just 1 year, Tarana Burke's hashtag blank was used more than 19 million times on Twitter. Is it A, hashtag believe women, B, hashtag take a knee, or hashtag me too? You're going with C, and C is correct. It is hashtag me too. And for the sweep of the category, 22-year-old blank made headlines with her poem, The Hill We Climb, during President Biden's inauguration. Is it A, Amanda Gorman, B, Sarah Kay, or C, Danez Smith? You're going with A, Amanda Gorman, and for the sweep, that is correct. It is A, Amanda Gorman. Team Student Activists get themselves up to 75 points, which means after one round, we have Team Student Activists just eking out a lead. Very close match. You're all getting a lot right, and there's plenty more questions to come, plenty more chances to get things right. But before we do that, let's meet these contestants. First up, meet the Teen Authors team from DuPont Manual High School in Kentucky. And leading the group is Caleb. Caleb is an investigative journalist for the school paper. Caleb's an Academic World Quest regional champ, and Caleb could read and write by the age of 2. Up next is Ethan. Ethan is writing a book about the Civil War. Ethan worked in D.C. as a page for Senator Mitch McConnell. And Ethan is an avid bird watcher. And rounding out the team is Trenton. Trenton is a 2-time state champ for the National Quick Recall team. Trenton's currently writing biographies of all the U.S. presidents, and he loves to play retro video games. And their opponents are the Student Activists from Florida. And leading the team is Thea from Orlando Science High School. Thea is the vice president of the Female Empowerment Club. Thea is an AP scholar with distinction, and she can play 5 instruments. Next up, it's Grace from Riverview High School. Grace is an aspiring litigation attorney. Grace teaches our community about African American culture, and she crochets hats for her stuffed animals. And our final competitor is Liliana. Liliana is an animal rescue activist with 12 pets of her own. Liliana has danced as a professional ballerina for more than 5 years, and she loves to play the ukulele. All right, when we come back, our contestants face our speed round. How much do they know about landmarks? Plus, a mystery newsmaker who's a global mental health advocate stops by to ask our final question. That's ahead on the Spectrum News Challenge. Don't go anywhere. To be a contestant on the Spectrum News Challenge, sign up now at spectrumnewschallenge.com. Welcome back to the Spectrum News Challenge. After round 1, Team Student Activists at 75, Team Teen Authors at 60. It's a close one. Teams are ready for round 2. Here are the rules. Round 2 is a speed round. There's 1 minute on the clock. Each member of the team will answer rapid-fire true or false questions. Each correct answer is worth 20 points. The more you answer correctly, the more points you earn. And put on your walking shoes, because round 2 is all about landmarks. What a beautiful world we live in. From America to Africa and Asia and Europe, we find countless natural wonders alongside humankind's architectural achievements. While there are many human-made marvels that fill us with awe, some of the most impressive sights on the planet were crafted by Mother Nature herself. Majestic mountains, sweeping deserts, lush forests, and powerful waterfalls all showcase the awe-inspiring beauty and diversity of our planet. These wonders remind us of the vastness of the Earth and the complex systems that govern our natural world. They emphasize the connection to the environment and the responsibility to protect it for future generations. Human-made wonders, old and new, represent the pinnacle of human innovation and creativity. Architectural masterpieces push the boundaries of what we thought was even possible at the time of construction and demonstrate the perseverance and determination of the people who built them. Both natural and man-made wonders can evoke powerful emotions, as they remind us of the incredible complexity, the creativity, and the resilience of life and human civilization. All right, Team Student Activists, you're in the lead. You get to pick first. The question topics you can choose from are man-made wonders and natural wonders. What's it going to be?
Man-made. Man-made wonders.
All right, Team Student Activists, man-made wonders it is. Remember, when I call your name, the only two answers are true or false. Let's put 1 minute on the clock, and your speed round begins now. Dia, Machu Picchu is the name of the lost city of the Incas discovered in Peru.
True.
That's correct. Grace, the Mount Rushmore National Memorial features the faces of 5 U.S. presidents.
True.
Sorry, that's false. It's 4 presidents. Liliana, the Freedom Tower in New York City is the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere.
True.
That's correct. Dia, the Leaning Tower of Pisa leans intentionally as part of its design.
True.
I'm sorry, that's false. The foundation wasn't properly set. Grace, the Statue of Liberty in New York City was a gift from France to the United States.
True.
That's correct. Liliana, Vatican City is the smallest country in the world.
False.
I'm sorry, that's true. Dia, the Hollywood sign originally read Hollywood Land when it was first erected in 1923.
True.
That's correct. Grace, the Colosseum in Rome was primarily used for theatrical performances. You can answer that.
True.
I'm sorry, it's false. It was for gladiator contests, but great work on that round. You got yourselves up to 155 points. All right, Team Teen Authors, here's your chance to catch up. Here, your topic is natural wonders. Remember, when I call your name, the only two answers are true or false. Let's put 1 minute on the clock. Your speed round begins now. Caleb, you'll find Old Faithful in Zion National Park.
False.
That's correct. It's in Yellowstone. Ethan, the phenomenon known as Aurora Borealis can be seen in both the North and South Poles.
True.
That's correct. Trenton, Israel's Dead Sea is so salty, it is impossible to sink in its waters.
True.
That's correct. Caleb, Mount Kilimanjaro is the tallest mountain in the world.
False.
That's correct. It's Mount Everest. Ethan, Niagara Falls is actually composed of 3 waterfalls.
True.
That's correct. Trenton, the Galapagos Islands are located off the coast of Ecuador.
True.
That's correct. Caleb, the Grand Canyon was formed by volcanic activity.
False.
That's correct. It was formed by erosion. Ethan, Utah's Great Salt Lake is the largest saltwater lake in the Western Hemisphere.
True.
You got that one right there, Ethan. Nice work. It was a sweep of the category for you. You're up to 220 points, which means after 2 rounds, halfway through the competition, Team Teen Authors in the lead with 220, Team Student Activists at 155. Nice work to all these teams. Team Teen Authors, great work on that last round. What was the secret to all that success sweeping that speed round, Caleb?
Speed.
That's right. Quick thinking, speed. You got it. It was a speed round. You gave us speed. You delivered. Team Student Activists. There are so many student activists out there. They're rooting for y'all. What's your message to all your fans out there?
Just keep being you.
You got this.
You got it.
Yeah, keep making an effort because every little bit counts.
That's right, and that's what you're going to do. Every question counts. It all adds up. Liliana is absolutely right. And listen, things can change really quick in round 3. Here are the rules. In this round, teamwork matters more than ever. Each one of you will answer a series of multiple choice questions at the same time, and each correct answer is worth 25 points. If everyone gets it right, I'll throw in a bonus 25 points. That's a possible 100 points per question, so big stakes on this one. And we have liftoff for round 3 because our topic is space exploration. The universe, the cosmos, the final frontier. Since the dawn of humanity, outer space has captured our imaginations. Every generation looks up to the skies wondering what might be out there. And in 1961, the first astronaut was successfully launched into space, kicking off a race to the moon between the US and Russia. While Russia was the first to send a man to space, the US was the first to land on the moon. Thanks to that first lunar landing in 1969, we learned the moon had a solid surface with a crust, mantle, and core, just like Earth. Since then, we've spent decades trying to make sense of the cosmos using tools like NASA's Hubble telescope, which discovered a black hole twisting a star into a donut nearly 300 million light years from Earth. And let's put that into perspective. A light year is over 5.5 trillion miles. Now the James Webb Telescope is bringing us real-life images that look straight out of a sci-fi movie. We've been transfixed by space since the beginning of time. Whether it's to look for extraterrestrial life or to find a future planet to populate, our universe is ever expanding, just like our knowledge about it. All right, teams, the two question topics are solar system and mission accomplished. Team Teen Authors, you're in the lead. You get to pick. What's it going to be?
Solar system.
All right, Teen Authors, your category is solar system. Remember, I need answers from all of you. When you know it, show it. Good luck. Here we go with question 1. Which planet is the fourth one from the sun? Is it A, Earth, B, Saturn, C, Venus, or D, Mars?
Mars, yeah.
You're all going D, and you are all right with some bonus points. It's D, Mars. Next question. Which constellation is named after a mythological hunter? Is it A, Gemini, B, Cassiopeia, C, Orion, or D, Aries? You're all showing C, and you are all right for the bonus again. It's C, Orion. Next question. Neptune and which planet are the ice giants of our solar system? Is it A, Saturn, B, Jupiter, C, Mercury, or D, Uranus?
Yeah.
You're all going D. You're all right again for the bonus and for the clean sweep of the category. Question 4. What do you call the explosion of a star? Is it A, gamma ray burst, B, nebula, C, supernova, or D, flare star? You're all showing C. You are all right for the bonus and the sweep. You are now up to 620 points. Perfect round there, Team Teen Authors. Nice work. Team Student Activists, don't worry, plenty of bonus points available for you. Your category is mission accomplished. Remember, I need answers from all 3 of you. Good luck. Here we go with question 1. For more than 60 years, which state has been NASA's primary location for launching rockets? Is it A, Texas, B, New Mexico, C, Florida, or D, California? You're all going C, and you are all right with the bonus points at C, Florida. Next question. In 2021, NASA's Perseverance rover landed on the surface of which planet to look for signs of ancient life? Is it A, Saturn, B, Mars, C, Neptune, or D, Uranus? You're all going B, and you are all right for the bonus points again. It's B, Mars. Next question. Who was the first African-American woman to go into space aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour? Is it A, Mae Jemison, B, Susan Helms, C, Jeanette Epps, or D, Stephanie Wilson? You're all going A, Mae Jemison, and A, Mae Jemison is correct with the bonus points. And last question, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin made the first lunar landing in July 1969 with which crew? Is it A, Apollo 11, B, Project Gemini, C, Skylab, or D, Project Mercury? We're seeing all A's, and you are all right for the bonus points. Once again, it is A, Apollo 11, which means as Student Activists, you're now up to 555. Both teams having a perfect round, which means after round 3, we got Team Teen Authors at 620, Team Student Activists at 555. And up next, we're going to reveal our mystery newsmaker, and they deliver our final question worth 500 points. Don't go anywhere. Spectrum News Challenge is going to be right back. Well, it is time for our 4th and final round here on the Spectrum News Challenge, and Team Teen Authors is in the lead. Team Student Activists only trailing by 65 points, but our last question worth 500 points, so it's still anyone's game to win. And here to deliver that final question is our mystery newsmaker. This philanthropist and entrepreneur co-founded the Born This Way Foundation in 2012 with her daughter, Lady Gaga. The foundation supports the mental health of young people while building a kinder and braver world. She also launched the United for Global Mental Health initiative. Today's mystery newsmaker is Cynthia Germanata.
What color is the international symbol for mental health awareness? Wearing this color ribbon shows your support for anyone who may be struggling with depression, anxiety, or other mental health challenges. Is it A, blue, B, green, C, purple, or D, red?
All right, thanks, Cynthia. And teams, here we go. Remember, only your team captains are going to show your pick. Don't show us what you picked just yet. Your final question, one more time. What color ribbon is the international symbol for mental health awareness? Is it A, blue, B, green, C, purple, or D, red?
This is hard. Let's go with A. A blue? I really think it's purple, but if you don't want. I don't.
Okay, good. Is that, you like this answer? Okay.
Looking like Team Student Activist is locked. Team Teen Authors, they're looking locked. All right, teams, here we go. Team captains, show me those answers. You're both going C. The correct answer is B, green. That means Team Teen Authors, you came in with the lead. You're leaving with the lead too. Congratulations, Team Teen Authors. You have won this edition of the Spectrum News Challenge with 620 points. Nice work, team. Each of you are going home with $500 each, courtesy of BMW. And remember, Team Teen Authors, this season, the 4 teams with the highest winning point totals will be moving on in our championship bracket with a chance to win $15,000. How does that sound, Caleb?
That sounds absolutely amazing. We're so thankful for this opportunity.
We're thankful to y'all for playing such a great game. You two, Team Student Activists, both teams did a great work. Thanks to them. Thanks to you for watching, too. We're going to see you next time right here on the Spectrum News Challenge. Thanks for being with us.
The Spectrum News Challenge is supported by BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.